boxes in and which one goes to the left? Alright, let me just speak on that for a minute. If this is in your book, they wouldn't have put the word by in the middle. So let me rewrite this. So let's say that the question was 2x to the fourth minus 5x plus 4. You know, that's how it's written in your book with the divide sign. This little guy belongs on the left side, and this one goes under the box. So it's kind of like they swap, okay? This one goes to the left, and that one goes under the box. So that being said, the problem isn't set up, right? What are some issues we have with this? What do we have to plug in here to make it work out? Correct. So for everybody who wasn't here, the long division process won't work out if every degree isn't presented in the question. They won't line up when it comes time to do that subtraction. So this is how I'm going to set it up. I'll do x squared minus 3x plus 2. Great big old bar. 2x to the fourth. I'm going to put 0x to the third. Since there isn't an x to the third, I'll put a 0 in there, and that'll make sure everything lines up. And I'll also have to put in a 0x squared, a minus 5x, and a plus 4. Now it's set up to get to work. The podium blocks everybody. There we go. Should be really clear and good. This is a 4th degree polynomial with a leading coefficient of 2. Just keep reviewing that vocabulary. Quartic polynomial, leading coefficient 2. Okay. All right, so I told you yesterday, you really focus on what's in front here. Focus on the x squared. You can kind of ignore these as you're getting started. You're focusing on x squared and on 2x to the fourth. And you have to think, how can you make x squared look just like 2x to the fourth? How can you make them match? How to match x squared to 2x to the fourth. What would you need to multiply it by? Yep, we definitely need a 2 in front, so we'll multiply it by 2. And we need 2 more x's, so we're going to multiply in 2x squared. It really doesn't matter where you write it up here. I always write it above that degree, but it won't mess you up. I think they talk about that a lot in elementary school. But okay, after you pick the number, you distribute down. So I'm going to do 2x squared times x squared, 2x squared times negative 3x, and 2x squared times 2. So I'm going to stop ignoring those and distribute. Okay. 2x to the fourth. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6x to the third. We're adding exponents, so that's x squared times x1 makes x to the third. 2 times 2 is 4. With long division, you divide, you multiply, and then you subtract down. Does McDonald's sell burgers? Subtract down. And here's where the mistakes usually occur. This is 0 minus 4. You have to look all the way over there to see the subtraction sign. So you think, what is 0 minus 4? That would be negative 4x squared. 0 minus a negative 6. Now that's a whole different situation. Yeah, you add it. Whenever you end up minusing a negative, like that's 0 minus a negative, it becomes a positive. That's really 0x squared plus 6x squared. The minus and negative cancel each other out. So 0 minus the negative is 0 plus. So that's a positive 6x squared. No? 6x to the third. Question so far. Alright, so we did it. That's our first round. We'll bring down the next term. Start all over again. This time we're trying to make our x squared, focusing here. We want it to look just like this one, 6x to the third. So this guy needs a 6 in front of it. And it's only x squared, so we need one more x to perfectly match that. Just 6x will do it. So put a 6x up top, distribute down. Distribute. Six x times x squared, 6x to the third. 6 times negative 3, negative 18. 6 times 2, 12x. Subtract down. Go ahead and do your subtraction. You're might be ahead of you. Babe, what'd you get?
Well, the 6's canceled out.
Perfect.
And then I got 14x squared minus 17.
Okay, I see your 17. Negative 5 minus 12. Yep, negative 17x. I'm in that. And then this is negative 4. The two negatives will cancel. Yeah, plus it. Yeah, 14. I agree. 14x squared minus 17x. Bring down the 4. We're almost done. I think this will be the last round. The last number to bring down. The degrees are matching. Okay. What do I have to multiply x squared by to make it look like 14x squared? Or 14. Distribute it. Okay, distribute that. I get 14x squared. 14 times 3. 42. 28. Okay. Subtract down. 4 minus 28. Negative 17 plus 42. Boom. This is our remainder. So let's see how this should be written all together. Let's write the quotient. The quotient is the number up top. This is the quotient. 2x squared plus 6x plus 14 along with the remainder. 25x minus 24 all over the divisor. Box it. That entire thing is the answer. Throw this marker. That was a long one. Alright, let's look at the answer for yesterday. So fun and satisfying, really. Just be honest. Alright, number 1, the remainder is 3. X plus 5, remainder 3 over x minus 4. Remainder 3. Take a look at how you've written your answer. There's a plus sign in between the thing up top and the remainder. $3.37. We are headed to page 337 to look at yesterday's problems. Alright, number 3. Did I tell you guys you could do just odds?
Yeah.
It's generous. We only do the odds. You can do it if you want it. Yeah, go for it, Aiden. That's why I didn't tell you that you should do them all. Okay, here's number 3. We got a remainder of 2x plus 3. Definitely needed a 0 in that question for it to work out. Had to use the old 0 trick. Wonder who came up with that. We'd just be over here like, nobody else do it if we didn't know that. Be weird. Guess it wouldn't be in the curriculum. Number 5. Where are you? Here's 4. Remainder negative 6 minus 1. Darn it. And it's an even too. Alright, number 5 looks weird. What is a little bit? So, in number 5, you want to go through the whole thing once. You don't have to do the Bellward question. We did it 3 times through. It was a 3-round process. And in number 5, we only do it once. What is it about number 5 that makes it so we're only doing it once? Mm-hmm. Yeah, why? What's our indicator from the start? There's an indication in the beginning that tells us how many rounds it's going to take. Hector?
They're like the same.
Same degree.
Yeah, same.
Third degree into a third degree. 1 round of division. Third degree into a third degree took us 1 round. This one was a second degree into a fourth degree that took 3. Okay? So the difference between degrees is what requires the amount of work. So don't panic if you have the same degrees and you only end up doing it once and you have this weird trinomial remainder. That's right. Okay? Yes, Aiden. Yes. Put in placeholders like every single time. It's not going to hurt you to put a placeholder in. The whole chapter requires placeholders. It's not just like a 2-day event. We're going to put zeros in the whole chapter. Important. The whole time. All right, guys. So we're in this page. You're doing 6 to 8, 17 to 20. Show your work. You have all of class to try to hash this out, figure it out. I'm not doing a word problem. I'm doing nothing extra here. We're just same as yesterday. Try to figure this out. Same lesson. Same page. 6 to 8 to 17 to 20. As soon as this one gets lower, you're done. Because there's nothing I can put up here to make something squared. I could put a fraction. Want to get one? Want to get one?
I just asked what period did you have charge, and I literally sit next to her. No, I didn't.
No, goes to show. So how'd you finish the package? So how'd you finish the package?